Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and welcome to another community verified showcase stream of another who knows how many tracks on each of the platforms. This video is supported by the sponsors page of my website. Check out brother.com/sponsors to see discount codes for companies I work with and products I use myself, and if you purchase anything through the links there, you'll also be helping to support me via commissions on sales. I forgot about the boost start. I always forget. I didn't remind people beforehand though this time. I've chosen the Issy Sport because it's something that I never use, and this looked like a tight track with lots of cornering, so maybe it will be a good choice. Already, it's showing to be a good choice, although the long straights I don't like. Don't think there's many straights though on this one. So we've got an as yet unknown amount of tracks. We've definitely got 5 on PS5 and 5 on Xbox. We might have some on PC as well. Yeah, I don't like this long straight. The common SR was definitely the choice. Although I don't mind taking advantage of takeouts. The notes for this one. Nice and creative layout. I agree so far. They flew at too much speed. Makes good use of the new smoothing props on the train tracks. A few criticisms. Well built, but not so good for driving. Looks unfinished, a bit tight. I think the second half of the track is better than the first half. I agree that it is a little bit tight in some places. And in that like little first section, it did feel a little like could have a little bit more TLC. Just to make things a little bit more presentable maybe. But it is I agree, I think it's a very creative layout. And yeah, the smoothing on the train tracks here is pretty cool. And good use of the custom props in general. Oops. Okay, the Neo is fast. Wait, is that a Corsita? I thought it was a Neo. Yeah, the Corsita's got big top speed, doesn't it? I'm really going to struggle to keep that behind on that second half of the circuit. There's more top speed areas than I thought there were going to be. Yeah, nice undulation and elevation change and track extension. Yeah, this is where I'm going to struggle. The AC Sport's done me well so far, but it's got no top speed. There's always the trouble, you can always go for a car that's got good grip, but if it's got no top speed like the Issy, you're going to really struggle sometimes. Needed to be ahead going into this section. Now I'm not going to be able to keep it behind. That's it, it's too late, it's all over. Unless mistakes happen, which they very well could. Ah, I'm pushing it too much. Yeah, it's definitely over now. I needed to get ahead early and be able to pull a gap in the grippy bits. Yeah, fun little track. As always, the track links are in the description of the video, in the order in which we play them as well. There's also playlist links if you just want to play through them without bookmarking them. Without bookmarking the tracks, that is. Looks like we are going to be having some PC tracks. Nice one to start us off. You can get all the rules on submitting your own circuits and whatnot on Brewy.com/verified, which is also linked in the description. Second for life. Right, very neat small city track with a lot of nice little decorations to make it stand out. We've got for this one compacts race, S tier compacts race. And we do have one Brioso. I was wondering if we were all going to be in clubs. The Brioso flies. It's so fast on the straight, but guarantee it's going to have a crash at some point on this lap. Or a spin or something like that. I'm just waiting for it now. Already a small mistake. There's already signs of it. Look at the speed difference. Friggin' HSW. Then it can't. There it is. There's the crash. Knew it. Told you. Alright, so. Small city circuit. I feel like this is a somewhat underutilized area at times. This area of the map. Dive! I mean, he left the apex open, I suppose, so wasn't as much of a dive as it could have been. There's the Brioso in last. All the speed, no consistency. That's fun. A fun last corner. Oh god. There's been all sorts of chaos on this one. I'm getting my revenge for the last race now that we're in equal machinery. I like this layout. Compacts was a good choice for this showcase, I think. And I like this section. It's really cool. With the, like you're going down on the highway a little bit. Oh god. Belligerents on the opposite side of the wall. And then this little bridge is quite cool. Can a Joon fit under there? That feels like it immediately renders it... yeah, these are very low bridges. I don't think a Joon is fitting under these bridges. Maybe the creator doesn't want it to be used for random races. That's the marker. If a Joon can't fit, Joon's the tallest you would get, so... I kind of like that though, because I really like the use of the bridges around here, and I think it's necessarily requiring sort of the lower bridges to make it work and fit into the road, because they're just kind of more so just hopping over certain segments of road rather than a bigger creation. Yeah, this is nice. I like it. Cool. I like that name. Very nice docks track with nice custom sections and long straights. GJ, yeah, you're right. Alright. Muscle E tier race, but supposedly the Hermes is very nice around here, so that's why I've gone for it. Although I only had 2 choices for Muscle E tier. This or the Beta Jukes. I don't have anything else. Like the Gauntlet Classic Custom, or the Arbiter, or the Vamos, or the Tulip. It's the hateful tier, this, really. Muscle E. That's a horrible cause. At least it's not a Dock Hermes. No, you've got to be kidding me! Oh, come on! I thought, oh my god. That little bump had sent me over the wall. Okay, I was not aware that the Hermes likes to roll. How did I not experience this on the retesting? It is now a Dock Hermes, yeah, it's in the docks. Alright, so that's obviously something that I need to be careful about. Have I been led astray by box? Saying, oh, the Hermes is very nice around here. Oh, really? To be fair, I've driven the Hermes very little in actual races. Why does the... I've never... I'm so confused. You would think this would be something that would present itself when I actually tested the damn thing. Maybe it did and I've just forgotten about it. Nice docks track. I'm usually not a fan of tracks in the dockyard area. That's one of the hateful cars in this tier. I think someone's regretting their choice. That looked like either a Vamos, a Tulip, or an Arbiter, and it looked like a Vamos or Tulip or an Arbiter crash. The Tulip isn't as bad as what I remember it being, actually. The Vamos and the Arbiter are the 2 worst ones with the sentient steering. Alright, let's be careful here this time. Yeah, I like the track extension here. Using the stunt roads, linking up different areas of the docks. This also looks like a sentient steering vehicle. Oh no, it's a Beta Jukes. It's just the user. Then I like the addition of the like the U-turn sign just before this segment, and I like this segment as well. Better than just a normal hairpin. Then the Hermes is nice around here, now that I've gotten a bit used to it. Very nice. Very nice dockyard track. It is June, it is the June showcase, and of course we've got a June race. Tumbling Jooons. Climb to the top, then fall back down again is what the description said. Oh, we've got slipstream. Did we have catch-up on as well? Probably. It was said in the chat that this would be better with more people. So we'll keep that in mind about how this might work with like a full 30-player lobby instead. So I'm guessing we're going to go through the middle. And I'm guessing the idea under normal circumstances, if you've got a full lobby, is that you're going to hit people going up as you go down. Oh, and you've also got the bumps to deal with on... Okay. Okay. You've got to control it on the landings, because you're just landing it all the time. Whilst also trying to avoid people... Oh yeah, and if you try to go around the outside like Belligerent just did there, you'll miss the checkpoint. So yeah, when you go up, you're going to have Jooons flying down from further back in a pack who are incentivized to try and hit you, I suppose, because then they'll slow you down. And then maybe they'll catch up a bit better. That's a pretty good wheelie in the Joon. Less trying than forced. Okay, I see. You were forced to go around the outside of the checkpoint and miss it. Only race on 8th gear now. If this track is on 8th gear, then we will play it next time we're on 8th gear. I mean, it'll be June. It's still going to be June. So, it would make sense. Gotta do some June races in June. Oh, come on, I'm so bad. Just as we were catching up to the leader as well. God damn it. Alright, we got more laps. We got time to catch up. If they crash each other out, and also catch up is turned on. We're also going to get a little bit of the crossover action since I'm so far back now, I imagine. Oh, not quite. Not that far back yet. I bet we're going to catch up by the end. And it'll be possibly the full 6-way fight for the lead. Top 3 are all being slowed down by catch-up. As we know now from the catch-up. Fact-finding video. Nice 2 wheels, Box. Let's use this slipstream. Get ourselves back in the pack. It wasn't even by the end of the race. We're already here. It's going to get dicey towards the end. It's going to get messy. Someone's in. That's what I did earlier. Yeah, it's getting messy. It's getting messy. Trying to hold on to the dune on the downhill is quite difficult. If you're not able to keep it perfectly straight, which when you're racing side by side, a lot of the time you're not, it's actually somewhat difficult. Alright, give me the slip. We got 2 laps to go. Oh, there we had a bit of crossover action. Alright, gotta keep it straight. Gotta keep it nice down the downhill. No, don't hit me. Don't hit me. No, no, no. I got that bit wrong. The catch-up really affects your ability to not lose control on the downhill bits, because you can't, like, when you get up to speed, when you're not affected by catch-up, you can kind of clear some of the jumps. Okay, we're on the last lap. This is like super hard D now. Super defense. No. I don't think it's gonna make a difference, is it? I can't get over in time. Oh, I'm not going down straight. This is not good. I'm gonna lose control by the end. I'm doing so much stick manipulation. Oh, he's gone sideways, but he's still held it. I gotta get to the inside to defend. Come on, the line's there. That was fun. Stick manipulation to maintain the hard D, indeed. Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that. That would be pretty good with a full complement of 30 players, or on ith gear even more. Maybe we need to revisit this during this month. Alright, last one on PS5. We're in some HSW Sports Classics for this one, our last one. Neat Palito track with an involved and technical custom section, although there are some exposed curbs for this one. As the notes state. A decent start there. Bonk. Big old bonks. Straight through. I'll take that. Normally I'm the one that gets caught up in all the carnage and chaos. Yeah, I forgot that we were in HSW cars then. I almost left the braking too late. Okay. Box knows where he's going on this track then. I can just follow what Box does. Alright, here's our custom section. Oh, too wide. Hit the checkpoint at least. Damn. Long right-hander there. Ah, we got a bridge section. That's cool. It's like Alamo Bridges-esque. Can't have a Palito track without a wild custom section. It's true. Mainly because there's not enough in Polito these days to have a track that's in any way unique to hundreds that have come before it. It's too small. The roads are too small. There's not enough variety. I like Polito tracks though. I like seeing what people can do with this small, sleepy little town in terms of custom built creations around it. This is a nice one. I feel like most Polito Bay tracks tend to do a similar story to this, where it's like a section of the race in Polito Bay using the roads, and then you transfer to a custom section for the other sort of half of the track or whatever it may be. I would like to see something where... Nice 360. Oh, he got me. I was hoping he would. He didn't catch me, but yeah, never mind. I would like to see a Polito track that kind of goes in and out of Polito Bay. So like the custom section, there's a little bit of a custom section, and then it goes back into Polito Bay, uses some roads, then comes back out again to another bit of custom segment. Like, I'd like to see something like that, like a bit more of a creation that blends it a bit more, just as a interest. Oh, that's not gone well. Yeah, nice creation. We've had some nice tracks today on PS5. Xbox tracks will be next. And we do have some PC tracks to finish it off, so looks like we've got a full complement of 15 again. Oh, got a nice exit there. See, that's what HSW allows. With the longer braking distances, you can actually make overtakes on the brakes. That's what better top speeds allow. And yeah, just longer braking distances in general, whether that comes from better top speeds or worse brakes. Looks like I'm finishing the playlist as I started it, second for life. Nice. Nice 5 tracks. Alright, 5 tracks now on Xbox. And take a moment here to say thank you for the hosting duties of Box on PS5, Specky now on Xbox, and Leosa, as we'll see, for the PC tracks. I appreciate the hosting help. D-tier sports race for this first one. I had to buy an LG specifically on Xbox for this because I did not have a D-tier sports car. Oh, it's starting to rain. Current weather, track with current weather. And we're going to get a current weather race. Beautiful. Beautiful. You love to see it. Long rain as well. Rain stopped in 12 minutes. Damn. This might help the allergy with its big grip. Although a lot of the cars in the D tier are just very good. The LG's more towards the back of this tier these days, I would say. I'm getting puddles already. I think the track's wet already. Just a race car is always a good option in Sports D tier. Tally GTO is a bold choice. It's still got some good top speed even without the HSW. The GTO Stinger TT, that is. Should just call it a Stinger TT. I always forget about the LG's like really terrible turning circle at slow speed. In general, the LG is a bit of a weird car. I never drive it. I never race with it. Not since the old 2014, 2013 days when it was the king. The brakes aren't the best either, that's true. Starting with a hill race. With a little bit of city as well. A little bit of city and some hills action. God, it's just like a blast from the past. Driving this LG. Still remember the early days in 2013. There goes the dog. Those early days when I did the early car testing and defend the walls. That's what she's thinking. And I told everybody that the LG was the fastest sports car and nobody believed me. Difficult in those early days. Yeah, I knew I was messing that up, and then you can't really save it in an LG with no brakes. You gotta know where you're going with this car to maximize the traction. It's not the easiest car to drive fast. I know, right? It isn't. But it doesn't look fast. Really missing a checkpoint there. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, it's because, like, the LG was always one of those cars where it was all about the traction. So, if you weren't doing proper racing lines and maximizing the car in the corners, it wouldn't be the fastest for you. And a lot of people in the general GTA population weren't exactly doing that in the early days. Probably still aren't now, but at least I've got a much better testing methodology to follow that explains it all in great detail, how the testing works and whatnot, and the rationale behind it and everything that can be used. I didn't have that in those early days. It was just like, hey, here's a video, here's some lap times. LG's the best. was also in the same video that I said the Adder wasn't the best supercar. I was saying the Entity was, so there's a lot for people to take in that very first video that got shared to Reddit. Their favourite sports car wasn't the best. In addition, the most expensive supercar that they'd spent so much money and time trying to get also wasn't the best. Yeah, I think cool layout on this one. It could do with a little bit of extra TLC in some areas, maybe. Bit of fine tuning. A nice layout. Seems to be missing some checkpoints since testing. Huh, interesting. It could do with more, to be fair. Yeah, we get another current weather race. Beautiful, I love it. We're going to start in the rain and then it's going to get dry halfway through this race. For this Supers F tier race on a classic no frills flowy city track. Look at the state of DW's car. It's wide as a oh my god. That's wider than the Panto is long. Oh, a lot of cars are long, probably a lot of the compacts. Looks ridiculous. I almost want to take him out just through sheer aggravation. Oh, he did that himself. Yeah, Super's F tier. The Entity XF is in this tier. If I had one on Xbox, I would have used it since I just used the 2013 Classic Elegy. Would have been nice to use the two old boys, but I don't have an Entity on Xbox. So I'm in the Itali. One of my favourite supercars. I can already see the fast and flowy nature of this city circuit. And the rain stopped too. I think it's basically dry track. I think it was dry track pretty quickly into this race actually. As soon as you don't see puddles anymore on the road, the track is dry. There's no intermediary stages of road surface. It's either dry or wet. All about a hairpin on a fast flowy city circuit. Never done the likes before. I do like a bit of corner variety on my tracks though. So I'm happy to see it. Ah, bloody useless. That's the nature of these fast, flowy city circuits, though. It's all about carrying as much speed as possible, getting as close to the barriers as possible. Sometimes it goes a little bit too far. It was so much better on the first lap. a disappointing second lap. I need to improve for the third. Oh, that was a bump that I did not like. Not my best showing. I noticed that on the first lap, but I didn't notice it on the second lap. I feel like the whole wall could do with being red on that location. But then I noticed it on the first lap. I think I was just having a moment on that lap. The wall did kind of blend in a little bit. Chase down this entity. Trying to get that third back. How did Specky die? Okay, try to get that second back then. Remember to pop the wall this time. Okay, we brought it back by the end. Fun, fast circuit though. Damn, look at that. That's cool. Rallycross track, but we're doing it in monstrosities, so we need to change cars. Okay, Liam might have been a little bit too close to the, the sticky bomb there. This is a remake of an old Rallycross track, according to the description. A more modern, up-to-date version. I was thinking about doing the Joker immediately, but no. HSW is not enabled, so these are just normal monstrosities, not HSW upgraded. Made it work. I'll go for the joker this time. I could have just gone right over there, I see. We filtered into quite the battle at the end of this joker. Nice little rallycross track. How are people exploding? That's 2 in 2 races now. Is this just Xbox things? The right length for a rallycross track. You know, like sort of sub 1 minute lap times ish. Decent little joker lap. The top 2 have done their jokers now, so we're all on equal footing. Never really used the monstrosity too much, but it kind of works. It's quite nice. I feel like it's better with HSW turned off. Remember, if you want HSW turned off in an off-road race, Rockstar forgot to add the setting to do that for off-road races, so you've got to turn it off in a different class and then switch to off-roads, and then it'll keep it. I like rallycross tracks. It's nice to have some variety too. Not always just your regular race tracks. It's nice to have some, like we had before in the previous playlist with the June circuit, you know, something fun and crazy. It's nice to have variant tracks. And if you want to submit your own tracks, well, we are sort of getting to the end now. Probably the last chance. By next month, I'll probably have closed off all of the submission forms for good. And then we'll just play through all the submissions that get verified from that point on. And then we'll do some special streams with some, you know, unique circuits or something like that. Maybe a 5M stream or something with crazy high prop counts or snow tracks in December, and then that'll kind of end the content creator community verified program showcase series. Nice, that was cool, I enjoyed. Alright, Blossom Tree Road. I think I already have this bookmarked. Even though it says it's a remake of Baggins' track, like that's the one that I have bookmarked too. But maybe I'm thinking it's the original track that was previously verified or something, and now this remake has never actually been verified. But I've had it as a replacement for the old version or something, I don't know. We're showcasing a good track, that's all that matters. Especially in these final days of the series. In the Pisswasser Dominator. in this Muscle B tier race this time. I think we're going to take a bridge over the Alamo Sea. I remember this track now. Come on, Piss must have dominated top speed. Give me it over this long straight. Let's go. Not enough. Catching up on that Ruiner. Well, I'm caught up to both of them on there. There's only one more lap after this though. Whee. No, of course he comes back on and hits me. Of course. Could have been a lot worse though. I think he had no control over where he was. Just I am always the one who gets unlucky in those situations. I feel like I might have had a chance at catching up to that Sabre Turbo Custom as well with the top speed sections as they are on this track in the latter half. Don't think I will now. A bit too far back. Pretty cool long straight on this track into the heavy braking zone. Like on the turn as well. About as far back as I was on this bridge in the last lap as well. I think it would have been a good battle for second without that slow down from the crash. Really pushed it through there on that lap. Closed in on these high top speed sections. Trying to carry through the confidence of and the speed carry of the Piss Plus Dominator. But it's a little too late. Messi crashes it on the last corner. No, fortunately not. Smash. Nice. And for our final track on Xbox, we're doing a stunt race, and it's in SUVs. SUVs A tier. So the Astron Custom without HSW, the Novak or the Rebler GTS are the options. Fast AF and lots of shortcuts as per usual on this classic Angel stunt track. So let's see what we can find. Oh god. I got quite lucky there, I think, that the angle was right. This is also on all platforms, by the way, as well. So if you want to search up the title, I suppose you'll be able to find it on Social Club Angel Aqua World. Ah, I was wondering why it was going so slow. We had a slowdown zone there. That's so we didn't like just completely overshoot this whole piece of road. Probably. I haven't seen any shortcuts yet, apart from obviously the little wall ride that has not been done successfully by that man. Why would you... That's a shortcut rather than using the jump. Why would you use the loop? Surely the loop is just slower. On that segment where I just went straight through. Because you can, yeah, just for fun I suppose. That's fair. That's what you get for using F1 wheels. Alright, let's try this one. No, I messed it up. At least I didn't. You know, we're still going in the right direction. I didn't have to respawn. I love a good stunt track when they're done well like this. Made with care and attention and thought. Whew, that was close. Pretty majestic, this track, in some areas. Looks beautiful. Fun to drive as well. I was hoping that this was going to be some sort of shortcut, but I don't think it is. Nah, I've messed up. I took a gamble. The checkpoint is actually in the tube. This is what this is what always happens when we do these stunt races. I always go searching for the shortcuts, perhaps a little bit too much, or trying to execute difficult ones when I really can't, or really shouldn't. But that's part of the fun. All wall rides this lap or unsub. I mean, I can at least do that. Overzealous shortcuttery indeed. That's definitely a gift sub from Andrew to Night Angel, the creator of this track. Thank you, Andrew, for the gift sub. Oh god. Oh god. That's, yeah, not gone well. Again, should just show Angel's own showcase of his own stunt tracks. Yeah, probably. Show how it's properly done. I don't know, the first lap was alright. Okay, I'll do the loop this time, since showcase of it as much of it as possible. Oh, damn it. I don't think that's how you meant to do it. Just being completely honest with you. Okay, well this one was less bad than the last lap. I like this little cave section. Close again. We gotta get the bowling ball to finish the race. Yeah! That was fun. Alright, PC time. 5 tracks again, but because I have the least amount of cars on PC, we are gonna have to swap some cars at the start. The Silvestre should be the best. It's got a bit of a gap on everything else in the D tier. The Retinue is actually more of a spice pick for D tier, but we got a fair few Retinues, so we're not going to be alone at least. Silvestre should be winning though. He said it might be a little bit confusing on the first lap on this track, so I'm going to keep that in mind a little bit. Once again, PC still doesn't have access to all the 300 props and 100 prop removals that PS5 and Xbox do. But they can make some good tracks anyway, as we shall see. Long city track. You always have a little bit of like concessions need to be made at some parts in terms of lamppost removal or covering and stuff like that, like in just before that last hairpin. I would have liked to have seen those lampposts removed or covered. But there's only so much you can do on a long city track when you're limited on all that kind of stuff. Cool custom section around here. There's a lap. Gotta do that again. If it was going to be confusing on lap 1, it's definitely going to be confusing on lap 2 too. Lap 2 as well. Because I can't remember anything about that first lap. It's too long. Oh, I hit it. Of course I did. Quite open in this early stage of the lap. fast and flowy, and then it tightens up here. Ah. I'd like to see that removed too. Chase these two in front down. It's difficult in the slowest car out of the three in this tier. Nice custom section across the beach. Oh, that helps. Like it's not a normal place that you see segments of track, so it's nice to get like a bit of a different backdrop to that custom segment around the beach. Fun. No, he's botched it on the last corner. I'll take that steal. The notes on this one is just hill track. So we know what we're going to get on this one then. Some hills, I guess. F-tier supers race again. Oh, God. Which is why I'm in the Itali GTB, because it's all I've got on PC. Just like it was the only thing from this tier that I had on Xbox. Oh yeah, maybe someone wanted a car that adder didn't actually choose the adder because they wanted to just drive an adder at the start. Rip, never mind. The adder's a wonderful driving experience though. Wish I was in an adder. Gotta be an FMJ track this, surely, with all these hills. The FMJ is good on all the grip around those. Electric Toaster went for the Cyclone. I could have gone for the Cyclone. I do have one on PC. But I felt like it was going to be too much of a top speed oriented track to make it work. We'll see how the rest of the race goes for him. Holding up relatively well so far. I like the Cyclone and the Neo. Proper electric acceleration cars. They can really mix up a tier like this. Look at it go. Probably got worse acceleration than some of the best HSW cars at this point, but if you're restricted to the certain tier that they're included in, it can be good fun. Okay, Neon, not Neo, sorry. I do not like the Neo. That's the downside to electric cars though. I'll never forget that everyone thinking the Cyclone was the fastest car in the game because of its acceleration, because they only watch people doing airport drag runs. It's got that decent pull up the hill. Taking too long for the Itali to get up to speed to pass it. Oh, Benny's running. Okay, that's what it was. Benny must have been the one in the adder at the start. Benny's just taking chat suggestions for what car he's driving, and or I've evidently not driving. Yeah, the FMJ's got some good grip. But it's difficult to find a way to pass on these hills. Mistakes are made like that, of course. Mistakes make it easy. Good exit there. A real good exit. Carried that speed all the way through. Please be a right-hander coming up next. It's not, it's a left. Still around the outside. Ah, I had to give it up on the inside there. That was some good 2x2 action, that. FMJ is too strong on the grip. Yeah, nice track, nice custom section on this latter half. That sort of extends the good base of a hills track. I like the smoothing over of that last corner as well. Makes it nicer. Right, another off-road track. Holy Mother of Mud, this one's called. Very jumpy, so it says. Oh, we got some winky enjoyers. Oh, okay. Oh, nice 360 from the winky. It's always impressive when a winky can do a 360. Okay, let's not start this. Oh god, oh, crazy. Craziness. Okay, interesting. We're getting some real elevation and hilliness on this one. Bonk. Oh no! Nah. We're alright. We're alright. I like the use of the props there, that's cool. It's a shame they take up so much model memory, from what I understand. They take up a lot. So you can't just plonk those decorations of like other cars blocking roads and whatnot. You can't just plonk those all over the place like you might want to. Can on PC, okay. If you've got the right tools, let's say. This is pretty cool. Going through the river. This is a fun route, this. The trophy truck was the right decision. Big jumps. Looks like ice props. Yeah, feels like it. This is fun. This is the kind of stuff I like to see. This is what is like I've loved to see throughout the years of the community verified program. The different stuff. The unique builds. You know, crazy off-road tracks like this with such different characteristics to just like some flat off-road segments, for example. You know, the stunt races that we saw like on the previous in the Xbox showcase. It's nice to see. This is great fun. Gives me vibes of the Xbox off-road track that we play fairly regularly. Falling Uphill, I think it's called, with the big jumps downhill at one stage. But you're kind of going across the mountains in the off-road vehicles. I've always liked that as well. Cutting their grass again outside. We don't get screaming kids, but we might sometimes get grass cutting devices. I'm going to mute myself for the remainder of this race, I think. It's a little loud. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. That was great. Another hills track. Supposedly the first creation from this creator. So it's obviously good enough to get verified. Jesus. Benny, what are you doing? It's amazing what you can do if you... Well, I think creating something in the hills helps from a first-time creator. Hills or Blaine County are good places, but also spending a lot of time just on one track, iterating on it and whatnot, will probably also help. Getting feedback from places like the Content Creator Hub, for example. Spot E tier for this one. I think the Calico might be a little bit out of its depth in a hills race though. It would be better in the city. the lawnmower is still going in the background, but I have it on good authority from the chat that it's not that noticeable when the game audio is on, so I'm not going to bother muting myself. That is an interesting section. I need to be wary of that on the next lap. The lawnmower sounds like a massacre. Lawnmower in Sports E. It's HSW lawnmower. They'll be on a tractor next. Going for the unholy trinity. What's that? Electric toaster in another electric car. With the neon. The neon's in Sport E, isn't it? I was talking about the neon earlier. Would make sense, given his name. Are there any other types of toasters? Electric toaster. Oh, there's, I suppose, no. I mean, yeah, you can use a gas grill, right? To make toast. I wouldn't call that a toaster. Like a toaster oven would still be electric, wouldn't it? Would it not? Steam-powered toaster. Hand-crank toaster. There's a YouTube video rabbit hole that you could probably find yourself falling down. Powering a toaster with V8 engine, with hand crank, with getting 9F'd by that 9F, Fotzed by the Fotzer. Massacro does not have the grip in these hills. Top Gear already tried the V8 blender. I do remember that. Damn, Top Gear was such a good show. Early 2000s. Like 2000 to 2010s Top Gear. Superb. Yeah, this is a very nice track. Very nicely done. Love this hill custom section. It just flows so nicely with the hills that are already there. Oh, that was sweet. Ah, no, couldn't make it. Damn it. Disappointing. Didn't have the grip in the Massacro to make that work. Pushed that a little bit too much. Two lovely hill circuits that we've had in this playlist. Very nice. Haunted Hayride. We're going to be swapping into the lurchers for this. This was a 2023 Halloween release. So we're playing it a little bit late, I suppose. But that's the theme anyway. That's why we're at night. Alright, away we go. The final track. Final track for PC, final track for the showcase in general. That's a guy who went straight into the wall. Halloween themed for this one. No Halloween weather, which I think is reasonable. I think night, if you lock it, because you can lock the time of day specifically now. Well, on all platforms, you've been able to do it for a long time on PC, but I think locking it to the middle of the night kind of makes more sense, unless it's actually Halloween and you want to do something a bit crazy with the Halloween weather and the thunder and lightning and whatnot. That was scary enough on its own. The pumpkins. Oh yeah, they added a load of Halloween props, didn't they? On the last Halloween update. Well, the last time it was Halloween in game. The hanging bodies from some of the lampposts are always hilarious. Saw some of those early on in the race. Interesting corner. Really, really wide on the entry. It really tightens up. These tight chicanes going to the start finish straight and out of it are freaking deadly. It's scary, man. I mean, it fits with the theme, I suppose. Here's one of the dead bodies hanging from that lamppost. There's another one. I feel like I'm creating a lurcher train behind me. Yeah, I'm not. I don't take full speed through there. Not on purpose, just because I keep forgetting that I can. That's one way to give a place back. Alright, last lap. Fun track. Definitely a nice creation that, like, when you've got all the Halloween themery around it, it's nice to see tracks with specific themes like that and have specific uses. Sweet. Good location for it as well. Blaine County, around the satellite dishes also. Is that really the best line, going all the way around the outside on the dead? Might be, you know. Oops. I'm going to lose a position from that, I think. No, we're alright. Cool. Check out all the tracks in the description. Get them for yourself on whatever platform you're on. And we'll be back again next month to do it all over again.